Hey everybody, it's a little past lunchtime, but that's kind of how it goes around here. I'm usually eating lunch later than I should. So we are making today, this is my typical lunch almost every day, except the weekends. Usually I don't make this on the weekends unless I had a little too many cheat days during the week and had too much cooked food or whatnot. So this is my anti-cancer lunch smoothie, and this is pretty much what I've eaten almost every day for the last 8 years. It was a little even more restrictive when I was fighting my cancer naturally with food, nutrition, and detox, and supplements as well. But you can see these are the ingredients today. A lot of the time you won't see broccoli sprouts. I use that quite a bit because this cancer fighting properties in broccoli sprouts are just exceptional compared to anything else. But I don't have any, so we're not going to use those today. And I also usually add tomatoes to this to add just a little more sweetness. But we're going to get by with what we have today. So I'm going to start with always on the bottom of the blender, and I highly recommend a Vitamix because Vitamix is just, you can't beat it. I mean, maybe a Blendtec, if you guys have that, you guys would know better. I've only used Blendtec a few times, but I am so loyal to Vitamix because I've had one for almost 9 years, and it just makes the smoothie into a, you can't feel the fibers. So it goes down so much smoother, especially when you're eating vegetables in your smoothie. So anyway, I'm going to put carrots in first, followed by apples, because those always seem to get stuck in there. And then I'm gonna next add my avocado pit, because when I use an avocado, I always just add the pit in there, and it breaks it up perfectly. There's no evidence there was even an avocado pit in there. I'll add my avocado in next. Today I'm putting in a whole avocado because I don't have as many ingredients to put in here. But usually I half my avocado because the whole avocado would be too thick. And then I have bok choy again today, a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, which is also, extremely anti-cancer in nature. Then I'll add some hemp seeds. I'll get them out of those. I have a half cup, not even, but barely, maybe even a third of a cup of Sunwarrior natural protein. I'll show you the container. I don't even think this one's organic, but sometimes I accidentally buy non-organic, which is what I did this past time. But it's still non-GMO, and I trust it. So here's goji berries. This is just another superfood I like to add to my smoothies. Put a little bit in there. And then finally, this one you can choose to leave out or in, or you really can do whatever you want with your own smoothie. But I always like to add pepper, lots of beta carotene, and just adding color to your smoothie is going to create a more variety of nutrients and vitamins. So I add that in there as well. And then finally, a bunch of water. You can see this is about a quart. I'm going to add probably about a quart because I have that, the whole entire avocado in my smoothie today, which will make it thicker. So you want more water to water it down a little bit. So there you go. So I'm going to mix that up. And what I do is when I'm done with this and it's all blended, I add it to 2 quart-sized mason jars. And if I can find one, they're popular around here. Here we go. You can see. And we bought some lids off of Amazon because the ones that came with it were metal and they started rusting on top of the jar. So we just like the plastic lids. Let's see if I could find one. Yeah, they're on Amazon. If I can find a link, I'll show it to you. You can see our lid. This is actually the lid to a mayonnaise jar, so those work too. And then I fill it up with 2 quart-sized mason jars, and I put them in the fridge for about an hour because what happens when you put the smoothie in the fridge is the bubbles settle and it's not as bubbly. I know that sounds weird, but there's a lot of air in the smoothie after you blend it with the Vitamix. So I just like to put it in the fridge for about an hour. It chills it to just the right temperature, not too cold, not too hot. And then I'm able to drink this vegetable smoothie because, as I'm sure you can imagine, if you've never drank a vegetable smoothie, it tastes like vegetables and your breath will smell like grass. You might hear that from your kids. So Anyway, I think I've included everything. If not, I'll make some notes on the bottom of the video here. And but I hope y'all give it a try. It's good for you. Bye.